What's going on, guys? It's Shane, also known as the Pittsburgh PA, and today we're going to be talking about 5 things I wish I knew before starting PA school. So let's get right into it. Number 1, I wish that I knew that I would have to be more adaptable and flexible during PA school. Now, I know that there may be other people telling you this, but I don't think you really get a grasp of what we mean until you get there, but I'll try to do my best to explain. In college, you were probably pretty smart. You got into PA school, you studied hard, you had a good GPA, you killed the GRE, and you did all this while you were getting your healthcare hours. Good for you. That's awesome. The only thing is, PA school is not college. I wish it was. And the volume of material that you're going to get in PA school is going to be much different than the material that you get in college. As far as difficulty wise, it's about the same, but the volume is just exponential. So understanding that you're going to have to change your studying habits most times because you're not able to get all the information, and you got to be able to pick out the tidbits that are going to be really important that you're going to be tested on. So for some of you, I understand that you're just wicked smart and what you did in college will work for you now. But for the rest of us, being adaptable and flexible to the way we study and finding what works for us now in PA school is going to be extremely beneficial. And even for you smarty pants out there, when you get onto your clinical year, you're still going to have to be flexible and adaptable because rotations can change in an instant. I've had friends that had changed where they were going a week before they were supposed to leave. I've had people have to move around, jump around, switch rotations. I even had to switch my rotation. I was supposed to do peds like my second rotation, and it ended up being my last one. So being adaptable, being flexible is something that I wish I knew before I started school. Number 2, and this is a big one, it is okay to be wrong. I know. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about how all you guys are probably super smart and getting into PA school is awesome, but you are there to learn. And when you are there to learn, you have to recognize that the way we learn is by questioning things and being wrong and then learning the right way. I think we're used to getting those straight A's. We're used to being those great students, but recognizing that, hey, it's okay to be wrong in this environment because this environment is supposed to allow us to learn. So don't be afraid to ask questions, don't be afraid to say something out loud, and definitely don't be afraid to make a mistake. Because right now while you're in school, it's okay. You can correct it. The more you do that now while you're in school, the better off you're going to be as a provider when you get out there, because that's when it really, really matters. Number 3, lean on your classmates and lean on your professors and lean on your clinical faculty during rotations. I cannot stress this enough. You are in an academic setting, and the people that are around you want to see you succeed. These people that are PAs are your professors. They didn't get into academia because they hate students. They want to teach. They like to teach. So asking questions, really, really using them as resources for references, for questions, for study help, they are going to be your lifeline. And the same goes for your classmates. You're going to have a lot of smart people in your class. Being friends instead of enemies is the way better route to go. Recognize that there is no such thing as competition in PA school. You guys are all there for one common goal, and that is to pass the pants and become physician assistants. So there's no need to make a competition out of it. Lift each other up, help each other, take the time to answer questions for your classmates, and hope that they can do the same for you. Number 4, this is a little bit of a different one, but I wanted to say that I am just recently starting my job, and the licensing process and the cost of licensing and the different nuances of that were something that kind of caught me off guard. And I wish I would have known it before going into PA school, because during PA school, I'll be honest, you don't really want to be bothered with all these different things as far as licensing this, licensing that. You just want to pass the pants. I get it. So knowing this before you go into school could actually be pretty advantageous. Just understanding that, hey, licensing varies by state. Your DEA license is $888 at the time of recording this video. State license can be anywhere from $50 to $100. I know where I'm at, it was about $125. And then there's other hidden expenses The PANCE is $500, and that's each time you take it. So if you don't pass, unfortunately, the first time, you have to pay again. So just knowing those things would help me out a lot more, because when you get to graduation, you're kind of working and trying to figure out everything because you're doing these job interviews, and it's just a lot of added stress. So having an idea of what you're going to need to put aside financially before school would have been a great help to my past self. Number 5, jump into the unknown. Try out specialties that you don't know that you would like, or do something that would challenge you. Again, these are prime years for you to do these things. Personally, for me, and this is not like an underhand flex or anything, but I was terrified of neurosurgery. And I said, you know what I want to do for my elective? Neurosurgery. Why? Because I wanted to be outside of my comfort zone. I wanted to see things that I thought were interesting, and I just wanted to honestly see if I could do it. And going into that, it really opened my eyes and gave me more confidence as a provider, because I loved it. I had a great time, I had great preceptors, and it really gave me the tools to feel confident going into my first job. So please, 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 maybe you're unsure of something, but you're interested by it, just do it. Just take that risk, and if it doesn't pan out, it's okay. You're in school. You're gonna get another shot at another rotation to find something that you really do like. And at least you know that you don't like it now since you tried it. Bonus tip number 6. This is actually kind of cool. Something that I am currently a part of, and it's something that I wanted to share with you guys for sticking to the end of the video, and that is to look up scholarship opportunities and ways to fund your education. PA school is expensive. I know my program was over $100,000, and I think most programs that are 2 years after undergrad are, unless you're in like the 4+1 programs. I'm pretty sure that most schools you're going to be paying $100,000 for those 2 years at least. So programs that can help you, the NHSC, National Health Corps, they are great. They are wonderful. You do 2 years in a federally qualified health center, working with underserved populations in exchange for 2 years of tuition plus a stipend while you're in school. It's actually a wonderful program. It's something that I had the chance to be a part of. I'm lucky enough to be a part of, and I highly recommend you looking into that, as well as things like the veterans, the VA, and different grants, different scholarships. There's all kinds of different things. Your state, like PSPA, Pennsylvania Society of Physician Assistants, would offer scholarships. I'm sure other states do that. So look into the things that are around you. Look into the opportunities that are around you. There are tons just hiding. People have money to give out to medical providers. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. So please, if you like this video, again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. You can follow me on Instagram at @thepittsburghPA to stay up to date with all the things that I'm posting. And until next time, guys, this has been Shane signing off.